See these bougainvillea plants which have grown up on the support. These are actually climbers because you can see they have grown up on the support. Some support is provided and they will grow up on that. So these are all climber varieties. Then there is a climber plant here with these white flowers. This also, if provided a proper support, it will grow up. So you can see it is having these long shoots which is coming like this, and if it is provided a support, it will grow up on that. So there are number of climbers around us. So students, today we are learning about all these climbers and creepers around us and how we can grow them, what supports we can provide them, and how we can beautify our surroundings. Using this we can understand. So stay tuned to the channel and learn lots of wonderful things from this. Here you can see the bougainvillea plant. Bougainvillea plant's branches have spread on the hedges. It has climbed up onto the hedges. So these bougainvillea have got thorns on their stem. So with the help of these thorns, they actually climb up onto the support, whichever they get. Pumpkin is a plant which is a creeper. So it has to be spread on the ground like this. It will come up in a large area and it cannot climb up. While a ridge gourd is a climber. So it can climb up, and you can see the fruits have also started coming in this gourd. It is climbing up and the fruits have started coming. See this wonderful fruit which is hanging of ridge gourd. Ridge gourd has different names in different languages. It's called Ninwa, it's called Torai in different languages. You can see like this also a wonderful support can be provided to the plant, and then it will come up properly. Fruiting and flowering will occur. Like you can see the wonderful flowers, yellow colored flowers which have come up here, and they will give rise to fruits also, and when they hang and they climb up, the better fruiting and flowering occurs in such climber plants. Vines of bottle gourd have to be given a proper support, and some structure like this can be grown on which these vines have to be taken up and spread on that, so that when the fruiting occurs, if it touches the ground, as you can see flowers are there. So when the fruiting occurs, if it touches the ground, then there can be damage to the fruits. And this has been seen personally by me, because when these vines were spread on the ground, even though small fruits came, they did not develop properly. So that's why I put this on a frame like this. Now let me see fruiting occurs or not, or it can be climbed up on a tree. Then fruiting has occurred at my home. So you can also try these methods for growing these bottle gourds, and I'd like all of you to grow these bottle gourds and other gourds which I am teaching you, so that you get the benefits, health benefits out of them. So I don't want you only to learn from this channel, but apply it in your daily life so that you get health benefits out of these wonderful plants. See, these are the beans plant, and they have spread on this. They have grown up and they have spread on a support which is provided to them. So green beans or different types of bean varieties which are climbers can be provided as support, and on that support, as you can see here, there are wooden supports provided on which the green beans have climbed up. And stem of the bean plant is like this, very thin, so it naturally needs a support to climb. On this curry patta plant, Syngonium climber has gone up, and Syngonium has started giving these flowers also. On this curry patta plant, you can see how it has grown up, and these are the tendrils of Syngonium which have got hold of this stem of the curry patta, and they have just surrounded it. And this is the Syngonium plant, as you can see, and it is growing up on this like this. It has grown up and it has surrounded, so actually it takes all the nutrients also from this curry patta plant, and not only the support. So it's dependent on the plant in many ways, and this plant of curry patta has provided it mechanical support, and some nutrients also it's providing to this plant, because you can see here the root like things, they have gone inside the plant also, and it has become very, very hard. As you see, I'm not able to take it out. It's so hard, so hardly it is adhered to this plant. So that is a very, very thick structure formed by this Syngonium on this curry patta tree. So it's very good example of climber climbing onto a tree. So I hope students, by seeing all this, you might have understood that how climbers, they climb up a tree or any support, and they need this support because their stem is generally very thin. And here you see it is giving out to some root like structures. This Syngonium gives out to some root like structures from its branches, and which is actually holding on. This one you can see here, and this is actually holding it on to the support. This comes out just to keep it holding on to the support like this. So nature has provided these climbers some structures like roots or stem tendrils which come out from its stems, like this is coming out. Then there are some structures like this, like just like roots from the stems are coming out, and that is allowing it to grow on to some support. While creepers also have some root like structures which help it to hold on to the soil. So I hope you have understood a lot of things about the climbers and creepers around us, and you have enjoyed watching different type of climbers and creepers. So by now you will be able to identify which is a climber and which is a creeper, and why these plants are growing onto another plant, or why they are needing a support, why they cannot grow on their own. Actually these plants do not have fruits, but fruiting plants, whichever are a climber, they generally have light and small fruits, while the creepers generally have big and heavy fruits like pumpkin and watermelon, and melon is a creeper. While your money plant, Syngonium, beans, gourds, which include bitter gourd, smooth gourd, rough gourd, sponge gourd, all these are climbers. Climbers will grow up on the buildings like this. If it is not stopped, then they will also grow up on the walls, and they will grow up on the hedges, like in these different situations. Here is growing on the hedges, and here the climber is growing on the wall. So you can see the climber closely also. So climbers are having these structures which are known as tendrils. These tendrils allow the climbers to catch hold of the wall, and with help of that they are going on the wall. So you can see the plant is very thin, and this stem is very thin, so it cannot stand on its own. That's why it is growing up like this. over to the wall. Sometimes the climbers climb up the trees also. So that I'll show you in my video further. So stay tuned to the video. While you can see some creepers here which have spread on the ground. Like this is a creeper plant and it has like this one, and you can see it has spread on the ground. It is spreading all around in the ground. So this does not have a climbing tendency, that's why it's spreading on the ground. So like this you have different type of plants, and there are differences in their growth. Some spread on the ground and some climb up on the tree. Those which climb up on the tree, they are the climbers, or those which need a support and climb up. It can be a tree, it can be a wall. They are said to be climbers, and they generally have these spring-like structures on them like this, with help of which they are holding on to the wall or their support. While the creepers, they spread on the ground and they will spread on a large area. They will actually grow their roots into the soil. So that way they will take, you can see here this plant, it has grown out small roots into the ground. So that way these creepers will take support and they will hold firmly onto the ground. But both of them have very thin stems, because of which they are not able to stand on their own. So that is why they are not able to stand on their own, and they have to spread, or they have to climb up a wall, or they have to climb up a tree or a support like this on the hedges. So I hope students you have understood what is a climber and what is a creeper. So stay tuned to your own channel, that is Unique Learning, and let's learn more about such wonderful plants which are there around us, and why do these plants show these special behaviors. We can understand from our channel. Giloe plant is a good example of climber. As you can see, it has climbed up a pole here. So it's a very good example of climber. So climbers need support. It is clearly shown by this plant. This is Shatavari or Asparagus racemosus, and you can see how it has climbed up a wall and it is covering all this hedge area. It is actually a herbal plant, and it has got some pointed outgrowths, which help of which it catches hold of the tree. Actually this plant roots are very beneficial. So let's see how it is climbing up. It has got some thorns on it, as you see here, some thorn like structures which help it to grow up. So as you are seeing here, this is growing up. 2 or 3 Shatawaris are growing up together, and these have thorns, and with help of which the stems attach to each other, and they grow up and they have climbed up on the wall like this. So Shatavari or Asparagus racemosus is a climber plant. As you can see, it has climbed up on this wall, and this tree also, it has climbed up onto the mulberry tree. It has spread on a large area. Here also you can see it has climbed up onto this bougainvillea. So it's a good example of a climber. So students, I hope you have understood everything about climbers and various types of creepers, how they come up, what is the support that they get, and how they are able to grow on another support. So I hope that you have learnt a lot about creepers and climbers. You have learnt about different types of creepers and climbers, how they grow. So you might have subscribed to this channel. Stay tuned to the channel and try to see the videos on a daily basis. Ma'am is putting number of wonderful videos for your information and knowledge. If you can give likes and you can share it with your friends so everybody can benefit out of this. See here, this is bougainvillea, and bougainvillea also spreads on large area, and bougainvillea can also climb. And there is another climber here, this small climber plant with small and very thin stem, and you can see here tendril is there, with help of which this stem has attached itself to another stem. So this is also a climber plant. This is a creeper plant. This is called as Muchkunda or Kanak Champa, Petrospermum acertoleum, which is a herbal plant, and you can see that how it is a creeper. See, from the bottom of the stem, the roots have started coming out and it has spread on the ground. So like this it creeps on the ground, and that's why it has spread on a large area like this. As you can see here, it has spread on a very, very large area. This is a creeper plant. As you can see, it has spread onto the ground here, and at the bottom we can see how the roots are coming up of this plant. You can see some part of this plant it has got some root like structures at the bottom so that it can spread on to the ground. So this is a creeper plant. These are some flowers which have been grown on a frame. You can see climbers can be provided a proper frame on which they will grow. So it can beautify your house. Like this it can beautify your house. All the beautiful flowers can come on this frame. If you provide a frame to this climbers, you can see this stem of the climber is here. All the stems are here, and they have been grown on this support, and then they will beautify your gardens. So you can provide a proper framework like this to these flowering plants, and even this is your ridge gourd. Here some support is provided to it, and it has spread on a very large area here on the support. So as you see here, there is a wooden support for these bitter gourds. These are bitter gourd plant with flowers, and it has also very thin tendril stem like structure that is known as a tendril like this, and it grows on this support which is provided to it. You can see the hanging bitter gourd on this plant, and it is growing like this, and it is spreading. Even it has grown on the hibiscus flower, hibiscus plant, it has grown on that. So it needs lots of area, and it has got these spring like hanging structures with help of which it can hold. You can see here how it has got hold of the stem here. So this way it surrounds this stem, and it's able to climb up with help of its tendrils. So you can see hibiscus plant is surrounded by now this bitter gourd. We are not able to see the stem of the hibiscus because it is surrounded by this bitter gourd, which is a climber. So how the climbers grow and how the creepers grow, I think it should be very much clear to you all. There are so many climbers which are growing here. Climbers have grown on this lemon plant also. They are surrounding the lemon plant. This is a money plant which is a climber. You can see some root like structures are coming out from the thin stem of the money plant so that it can hold on to some structures. So here it has been grown on the staircase. You can see how nicely it has got hold, and they are bunched together and they are growing together. All these money plant vines. So they have been spread like this and they are improving the beauty of this staircase. So many plants, they are growing together like this, and some root like structures are coming out from its stem. So it gives a beauty to this. You can see all these structures help it to hold on to the branches or to the support wherever they are growing like this. They are holding on to the wall. So these are actually adaptive features which help it to adapt and grow on a support. So, or you can say adaptations of the stem of the plant. So it has grown up like this and it gives beauty to the surrounding area, and you can see so many are going down and they look so beautiful for the eyes, and they have a support. When they become dry, you can see how they look like, and they actually need a support because their stem is very thin. These money plants do not have any fruits, but they are also very light in weight, so they cannot grow on their own. These you can grow inside your home also. You can put it in some containers with water, and there it can grow on its own. So it looks so beautiful if you grow like this. The money plants, now I'll show you from where they are rising. You see, they are all coming from a very, very small pot here. From this pot it is going up and going down, and there is one more pot here from which it is going up. See, from this pot it is grown up and it has spread into these areas also like this, and it is holding so firmly onto the walls. See how they grow up and how they are going down. So I think from the various plants which are climbers and creepers, you have understood today what are climbers, what are creepers, how they grow, how their stems are modified or to grow onto some structures or in the soil, catch hold of the soil. So you have learnt a number of wonderful things, I think. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and let's learn some more wonderful things from our own channel. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Thank you.